you guys could see what I'm sitting on right now, you would understand. All right, I'm sitting on a suitcase on top of a bag of clothes, on top of a very fluffy, nice, comfortable thing. Well, dinosaur thing. Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are all doing well, you beautiful souls. We're going to be looking at the energy surrounding you, the energy surrounding you that you're unaware of, some advice from Spirit, and some gentle reminders to end it all off. Good evening. Vibrancy on the split, peacock, very colorful. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Collective, you might be stepping into an energy of self-empowerment, right? Kind of seeing yourself or seeing the light within you, right? Seeing the light that you carry, that the frequency that you vibrate on is increasing, it's raising. You're tapping in with the right energies, right? You're focused on the right things, and that is kind of just, it's bringing something out of you, I feel like. Whether you see it or not, I think people around you are, when they encounter you, they're experiencing it, at the least. Damn. 6 likes already? I like you guys. Love. Yeah, I feel like it's because you're vibrating on this frequency, right? You're vibrating on the frequency of love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Man. And protector. I like that. You're an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You're meant to create blessings with your magic. So, collective, this frequency that you are vibrating on, I feel as though it's giving me Wheel of Fortune energy, right? It's like this was a time period in your life that you were destined to, or fated to, kind of encounter all of the struggles that you went through, all of the hard lessons that you had to experience, shitty people, all that. Like it was all for something, right? It was all leading up to you seeing yourself, you finding yourself, stepping into the truth that is you, the beautiful truth that is you, right? Teaching you. I feel like all of those tough experiences kind of they forced you to learn how to love yourself, to see the value in yourself, right? And I feel that you are just so protected. This is not coming off as you, right? This protector right here, it's coming off as like your guides, your ancestors, whatever. Yes, it's like something that is not physical, like it's like a spirit, right? This is spirit, your spirit though, like specific to you, that is protecting you, like past family members, past loved ones. I just feel like they're here to remind you and guide you to exactly where you're supposed to be, the path that you're supposed to be on, and I feel like you're on that path, right? You're vibrating on just a beautiful frequency right now. But let's see what energy is surrounding you. I'm sorry, this is just like a test. All right, let's get it. Let's tap in. All right, collective. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. All right. I hope that you're doing something you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message is finding you. Don't know where you're at in the world, but you should comment. What country are you in? What country are you in, collective? Because I'm curious. I like to know where the people that I'm connecting with, the people that are tapping in with my energy, I like to know where you at. Old soul, again. So you could just be like, collective, I feel you're on this energetic frequency, right? Canada, I love Canada. I feel like you're on this energetic frequency. No. I feel like you've always been on this frequency, actually. I think you just are an old soul. I think that you carry yourself in a way that a lot of people find peculiar, right? Maybe from a very young age, you always have. Like you just kind of, you go about life in your own way. It's not really like you're following the crowd or you're trying to be somebody, that you're just yourself, right? Hawaii. Hey. Hawaii is a beautiful island. Never been there. I've only ever been able to admire it through pictures and videos. Energy surrounding my collective right now. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like we need to touch the baby tarot today, collective. I wasn't going to. I didn't plan on touching it today, but I think we should. Partnership. Puffin. Funny looking bird. 2 birds. Oh my goodness. Okay. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So collective, you might be on a very solo journey right now, or not, but regardless, you will find success. You will find unexpected prosperity within partnerships around you. We also have singer on the bottom. Some of you out there could be singers. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. But regardless, collective, I think you're just waking up to yourself, right? I think you expressing yourself, being yourself unapologetically, is in a form of you just singing your soul song, right? You are kind of just showing the way in that sense, right? Showing how okay it is, how necessary it is really to be yourself, right? When you do that, when you are yourself, collective, you inspire others to do the same, whether you understand it or not, whether you realize it or not. And it could just be in your everyday life, right? Just how you carry yourself, the energies you're unaware of. Caring connections. Look, partnership, caring connections. So collective, see, this is coming off as like a love reading so far too. Maybe love, maybe not love, but definitely an important connection in your life. I only say that because last night I did a Virgo reading that was like also like a love reading. And I don't usually tend to do that. Walking away, deceit in the reverse. Alright. Magician in the mirror. Partnership is the energy surrounding you. The energy you're unaware of is caring connection. Broken heart. Oh. Yeah. Alright, let's get these messages out. Okay. Yeah. Collective. In the center we have of the energies you're unaware of, man holding a heart, right? So I could be speaking to a divine masculine, or you could have dealt with a divine masculine in the past, right? Somebody that had a lot of feelings for you, strong feelings for you. With caring connections, the thinking man in reverse, this tells me that this man, this divine masculine I could be speaking to, or the one that you were dealing with, they were confused about this connection, right? They were overthinking what this connection was, or they were not thinking about it, or kind of approaching this connection in maybe the best way. And we also have strategy and journey in reverse. So I feel like this connection for you, collective, personally, door to romance in reverse, financial constraint in the reverse, it was kind of taking you off of your soul's path, your soul's journey, potentially, right? I think that there was this divine masculine that you could have been dealing with, whether it's like a soulmate, karmic masculine, whatever. I think that this connection for you, it ran its course, or at least for now, right? For the time being, there was just some type of blockage that was happening that was not necessarily you, collective. It was just this divine masculine's way of approaching the connection that kind of created this blockage. And it kind of, the longer that you stayed in it, this partnership that is around you or surrounding you, the longer that you were kind of forcing yourself to be a part of it because maybe you wanted it to work, trying to get it, you know, maybe it was, I mean, obviously it's something that you cared about. So, but the longer that you stayed in that energy, trying to make it work when it was just not necessarily a part of your soul's journey at this time, it was really, it just started to catch up to you, collective. And so I think that you had to kind of make some difficult decisions for yourself in regards to this connection. The Sun and the High Priestess in reverse. It's not decisions that you, yeah, it's like, it's not stuff that you wanted to do. It's not decisions that you wanted to make, but you knew that at the end of the day, your happiness, the path you're supposed to be on, right? The light that you carry was meant to go farther. It was meant to expand farther in this world than just this one person, place, thing, situation, right? I think this person, maybe the reason that it was kind of taking you off of your soul's path is because, collective, you were here to shine, inspire, right? You are on a we saw earlier, vibrancy. You're on a frequency that is meant to inspire, right? The way that the colors that you bleed, the beautiful colors that you bleed, right? They are meant to kind of help others. And I think that this masculine that you were dealing with saw that in you, the beauty in you, and maybe was a bit possessive of your energy, collective. Yeah. And so because of that, because they were kind of drawing a lot of your attention to not the wrong things, but just, they were kind of limiting you, right? Because of that, that is what kind of was creating this blockage, making you feel as though maybe there's more out there for you. You're not on the right path. You're trying to get on the right path, and that's why this is what it is. But you saw it. You became enlightened to it. You didn't necessarily want to see it, but I don't think this was something that. I think this is something that your intuition was telling you for a long time, right? That there's just something off about this connection, this person, right? And I think it was just, I don't know if they're not necessarily like a bad person, but I think they were not letting you shine in the right ways, right? You needed to, oh my God. Two of Swords, yeah, Libran energy. Just, there's a decision that you have to make, or that you will be making soon. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands reverse. Under that, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Okay, I'm thinking this is more of a karmic connection for you, collective. Oh, and the Hangman, okay. I think this is something that you spent a lot of time on. You were maybe a part of this connection for a while. And I also think that, it brought you a lot of happiness and it taught you a lot about yourself. But at the end of the day, that struggle, that blockage that was prevalent in your life in regards to this connection, or that you were feeling because of this connection, it was not once you became aware to the fact of that, it was not something that you were necessarily gonna fight to keep in your life. Once you awoke into the fact of what it was was not a difficult decision for you to choose yourself, right? To choose your peace, to choose your happiness, to choose to shine this light that you literally, look at this, the World card. And in the middle is this person around all these great people, but this is you, collective. I feel like you just naturally embody this really divine presence about you, this divinity. But this is over, journey in reverse, right? This you feeling like you're not on the right path. Now you are. Your advice from spirit, you need to make that decision for yourself, though. You have to make this decision to kind of put this connection in the past, or put it on hold, or at least revise it to get in alignment with the frequencies that you know you need to be on, right? Because collective, I think you're here for a bigger purpose, right? I don't think you're here to just fall in love. I think you're here to experience life to the absolute fullest. I think you are here um to show the way, right? In your reality, in your world, in your reality, you're here to kind of be that light for people, to inspire that in them as well. And I think that you can get there absolutely with these partnerships, but make sure that these partnerships are in alignment with the frequencies that you are, with the goals that you're trying to do, like the life that you see for yourself, the things that you're trying to do for yourself. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people, places, and things, with this three of cups right here, that are also of that likeness, right? Because if we're hanging around people that, they don't challenge us to grow, they don't, they become complacent because they like the energy that you embody so much, right? That they're just fine with it and they want everything to stay the same forever. I mean, it might be nice for a while, but eventually, collective, with the light that is within you, I see you getting you don't, I see you getting bored of that, right? You need to feel challenged, inspired, um, in your reality in regards to the life that you live. Like, you need to continue to grow and keep going because you have that old soul. Old souls are old souls for a reason, right? They are continuously growing and learning, or trying to, every day, right? And so when they're around people, places, and things that don't instill that or inspire that within them, then they get bored. And I do see this sense of kind of like, you don't feel challenged by this connection. You don't feel eh, you don't feel like it's taking you to where you want to go, potentially. And so I think either you want to revise it, like, readdress this person, place, or thing. You kind of maybe want to get on the same page with them, or you kind of just want to do your own thing away from them. I don't know. With this hangman, it's like, this is a connection that you didn't necessarily, because you spent so much time on it, I don't think that you expected it to be what it is for you at this current time. I think that it was something that you saw yourself being a part of for the long run, or for the long haul, whatever. But over time, I think your peace was kind of disrupted, right? Because you started to see that with this thinking man in reverse and the Hierophant reverse, could be dealing with the Taurus, Libra, could be dealing with the Pisces. Could be a Pisces, or you could have placements in any of those signs. Could be dealing with the Gemini or Scorpio. There's a lot of water sign energy. But you started to see, right, that this thinking man in reverse, this Hierophant reverse, the goals, the things that you guys saw in each other, and the goals that you had for yourselves, they were not necessarily in alignment, right? I think you trying to make this work, wow, this is like, okay, you trying to make this work, and I think both of you realize this, but I think that this person saw more value in you, collective, so they were not really necessarily looking to end this or change it in the same way that you were. But I think that you, collective, you saw that something has to change in regards to this connection, because at this point, your happiness, even your soul's purpose, could have been being altered because of this connection. And so I think that's what you did. Not necessarily that you wanted to, but you saw that you kind of had to. And I think that the choice that you made, collective, whether you made it now or you will be making it soon, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm saying the choice I see that you made, I think you kind of released yourself. I think you kind of desire more independence for yourself. You just desire to be in a reality where you do not feel bound by anything or anyone. I think you want to be able to shine your light, that is that light that is within you, that vibrant frequency that you're on. I think you want to be able to shine that without anybody judgment. This decision, temperance in reverse, 5 of Wands. Yeah, I think you want to be able to shine that light without any like consequences or any like negative consequences or anybody having to say anything or any hesitation because you're considering other people's feelings. I think you want to shine your light freely, boldly, and beautifully. And so I think that's the choice that you're going to end up making if you haven't already. But with this judgment, it's like the choice, and this was just confirmation, the choice that you made, right, in regards to this temperance in reverse, judgment, temperance reverse, and now the 5 of Wands, this conflict, this inner conflict that was in you, surrounding you because of this connection, right? Look at this temperance card in the upright. It's like these two people having dinner, having a good time, laughing, healing, all that beautiful, beautiful energy. But it's in the reverse. So the choice that you made was to kind of address this person, place, or thing, and like address the fact that it's not what it once was. It doesn't feel how it once did. And so I think this is where that separation or that revision happens, right? In regards to this conflict that's been surrounding you internally in regards to this connection. We're gonna do baby tarot at the end. All right, some gentle reminders as you move through this time in your life with this connection. I am adventurous and I am generous. 23 and 24. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. Rewind this reading if you ever rewatch it, because I said that shit. You're gonna get bored if you're not challenged in your environment. You want to experience everything, because you came here to experience life. You came here to like live life, not just be bound by this limiting connection, this partnership, whatever. I think and that's why I said you got to make sure you're surrounding yourself with the people, places, and things that are in alignment with the goals that you want collective, because certain partnerships you can be a part of them and they be a part of you, and you'll still feel truly alive and feel like you can experience everything and anything. They will make you feel like you're not bound, right? Because you're vibrating on the same frequency as them. But this person is vibrating on a lower frequency than you currently. And so I think that's why this blockage is here and you're feeling a bit tied, or like you're not tapping into your full potential, right? Because you know you can. You know that it's all too easy for you to tap into your full potential if you energetically align with the right people, places, and things, mindsets. And I think this is just something that you're having to address in your life so that you can do that. 24, I am generous. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. And in turn, collective, this says I am generous. In turn, in order for you, I know that you treat all of the people in your life and the connections in your life with such beauty, care, and respect and love. But in turn, you have to do that with yourself as well, right? So when you do find certain connections have kind of ran their course, you have to be honest with yourself, generous with yourself in the sense of that self-love, right? And, set them free or set yourself free if you feel like you need to be free, depending on how this is resonating with you. 999, I am unique. Because I just see, collective, you are a free spirit, or you desire to be a freer spirit than you are now, than this connection's allowing you to feel. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs, so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. What did I say? I don't make this shit up. Yeah, I'm tapped in. I know it. And I am limitless. See, these limiting beliefs, I'm tapped in. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining a new sight. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. And this is over journey in reverse and the world. You're seeing the world for what it is now, for what it could be. because you see the light within you now. You see the light that you've always had within you, but you're starting to like shine it. You're starting to feel comfortable shining it in the ways that you always could have, but now you're doing it, right? And so that is changing your worldview. It's changing the way that you're seeing these certain connections in your life. Like you're seeing your value, and if people and places and things do not align with that value, then they cannot come with you. They cannot be a part of this experience that you're having, this beautiful earthly experience, right? As a spiritual being. You're starting to put your happiness first. And that is what I love to see here. You're starting to put all that beautiful love that you give to other people, you're starting to understand that love can only be maximized and amplified if you give it back to if you give it to yourself first, right? It sounds selfish, but it's not, collective. We have to love ourselves first. We have to understand, or at least know how to love ourselves before we can truly love. Truly and authentically and genuinely love other people, because if not, we're going to be loving if we and on the bottom we got 12 focused. Sorry, I'll finish what I'm saying. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. And with that protector card we saw earlier, it's like I feel like there's something here, a ancestor, a angel, a spirit guide within your life that is, you are maybe a past loved one, whatever, that you have been connected to, that is kind of guiding you to the path you're supposed to be on, because, or to your highest, to your best self, right? They're guiding you to your best self. They're leaving this breadcrumb trail for you to follow, right? You just have to trust the signs when you see them. Don't doubt them. But I don't think you are doubting them. I think you're following those signs beautifully. I think you're being aware and receptive to them. There's definitely a lot of spirits around you though. And don't be alarmed by that. Like, I think there's a lot of good spirits, right? With the 3 cups. These are a lot of positive spirits that are kind of, these spirits are leading you to a life of abundance, joy, a light of life, right? You also could be heavily connected to the moon, collective. Whoever I'm speaking to, you, like, the moon could be of some type of significance to you. It could be talking to a Cancer or someone with Cancer placements. What I was saying, we cannot love ourselves. If we don't love ourselves first, the love that we give others is always going to be, it's going to be limited. Like it won't be the sky's the limit for how much I can love this person. I can't love this person endlessly because I don't know how to, because you haven't understood how to love yourself yet, right? Once you can understand how to love yourself, you will truly know how to love others, because you'll understand that whether they're in your life or not, love will always be surrounding you. When we don't know how to love ourselves first, we're loving these people out of desperation because we want to latch on to that feeling of love, because love is a beautiful frequency to be vibrating on, to be a part of. But if we don't love ourselves first and understand that love's not going anywhere, like there's no need to change who you are in order to be loved or feel loved. Because if you love yourself and you be yourself and you love yourself for being yourself, then you know that it's not going anywhere ever. It'll always be a part of your reality, and you'll always be vibrating on that frequency. And that comfort, that stability, that knowing within you will help you be able to love others to the absolute fullest, right? And I think this person maybe has not understood how to love themselves yet, right? I don't think they were ready to experience the love that you embody, collective, and that's where this blockage stems from. I'm not saying this person's wrong for you. I'm just saying they have to learn how to love themselves truly before this connection can work to its fullest potential. And we got 44 on the split. I'm supported. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Yeah. Tap in, spirit, or collective. My spiritual collective. How are you guys doing? Let's take a break. How are you guys doing? I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your families are well. I hope that you have a great holiday season, whether you celebrate them or not. Hi. Hey. Everybody like this video if you haven't already. It looks like you have. There's a lot of likes. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm so grateful. Every day I wake up now, it's like every day feels so, I don't know what's going to happen because of the beautiful collective that I'm speaking to, right? You guys be changing my life every day, just inspiring me to be my best version or try to be my best version. I love that. And yeah, you guys are cool as fuck. Access clear thinking. Learn from karma. Like I said, it's not like you want this to work. It has that Six of Cups energy, right? It's something that like maybe has been a part of your life for a long time, and so you weren't necessarily expecting to feel how you feel currently about this. Release fear. It's something that kind of maybe has you feeling some type of fear, right? The fact that you kind of feel this imbalance, this off energy with this person, place, or thing because you don't want to feel it. It might be instilling some type of fear, but you have to release that fear and, you know, be honest with yourself, access that clear thinking, just see it for what it is, even especially because you don't want to, because that's when we most need to see things, right? The things that we often don't want to address are the things we most need to address in our lives. And because you're so supported and protected by your guides, your spirit team, it tells me that you are safe. It is absolutely 100% safe for you to go your own way, choose yourself, not in a selfish way, right? Just in a way that is respecting yourself. It's in a way that's loving yourself, right? And in turn, it's also helping this other person collective because they need to learn how to love themselves, right? They need to learn about you, right? They need to learn the frequency that you vibrate on so that they can get in alignment if they want to or go on their own path, right? Experience rebirth. Damn. That create boundaries too. It's time for something new, collective. It's time for either a new chapter within this relationship or it's time for a new chapter in your life apart from this relationship. You might have to create that boundary to choose yourself, right? Experience the rebirth that is, just shed that skin, right? That old skin, this old person, this old habit, this old belief, this old limiting belief about what you can do and achieve. Because I don't think that I think this connection was limiting. I think it kind of put these blinders or this false perception over you, right? I think that they're what's it called? They're projections, right? Their lack of or lack of belief in themselves projected onto you maybe limited some of your own belief within yourself and what you can do and achieve, and this blockage. I think this enlightenment that you're coming to, seeing the truth for what it is, accessing that clear thinking, it's like now you're seeing like, oh, it wasn't me. I always could do the things I wanted to do. I always was enough. I always was this vibrant, beautiful being. It was just this connection or this relationship that was kind of dimming my light, or you were dimming your own light so that they could feel comfortable within this connection. And you have to experience this rebirth because now that you're aware of that or became aware of that, it's like it's time for you to shine this light, collective, because you're here to do something, say something. You're here to be the light, right? Even if you're just here like to just be the light, right? You don't necessarily need to be inspiring anyone. You don't need to be changing lives or changing the world. Like, you're just here to experience the beauty and joy that comes with the human experience, or that is a possibility when you are a part of the human experience. It could just be the fact that it's time for you to do that, right? It's time for you to choose yourself so that you can actually experience life to the fullest in your own way, in your own reality for yourself. Relinquish control. I'll be shuffling these cards in the same way. All right. You know, we want to control feels good, right? Stability feels good. Knowing what's happening next, it's a very comforting feeling. It's nice, but sometimes collective, when we hold on and when we try to control things in our life and the outcomes of things, it's all it really does is prevent us from being able to tap into the full potential of what certain things could be, right? Stop breaking agreements with yourself. I'll say stop breaking agreements, right? Stop telling yourself I'll do this tomorrow and then not doing it. Stop telling these people, places, and things that, oh, it's okay, letting them, when you know it's not okay, when you're not okay with that. Stop breaking agreements, because the more that you break those agreements, collective, the more you show yourself, your angels, your guides, your spirit team, the more you show yourself that you're okay with not being on the path you're meant to be on. And I know, my collective, you're not okay with that. You want to be on the right path. You want to feel like you're doing right by yourself, right? You want to feel like you're tapped into the right frequencies and the right energies in order to achieve or tap into your best version or achieve the life that you desire, right? But we can only do that when we stop breaking these agreements, big and small, right? If you say you're gonna do something, do it, because actions speak louder than words always. And this is just gentle reminder. So I already know you know all this shit. I'm just saying, gentle reminder, right? Relieve anxiety, whatever is in your life that is causing you anxiety, right? No matter how long it's been a part of your life, if it's causing you anxiety, access that clear thinking, see it for what it is, right? Because it's time for you to experience this rebirth. So because you're getting this opportunity to shed this old layer of life, this old skin, because you're getting this opportunity to kind of change the course and direction of your life, get rid of everything that does not feel good. Get rid of everything that does not contribute to your happiness and your success. Like, if you are getting the ability to change things, right? If there's just these nice pockets of opportunity that are allowing you to kind of alter and shape your reality, shape it the best you can to the highest vibration that you can, 100%. Relieve that anxiety, whatever is making you feel, and then release fear again. So I'm not even gonna speak on that. Like, get rid of the shit that is preventing you from tapping in with yourself, because you have support, right? On top of this, I'm supported. You don't even need to be able to see the support, right? The support that you have is not necessarily, it could be in the physical, right? You could be able to perceive them or it, but the support that you have, collective, undoubtedly is divine, right? It is divinity, the divinity that is within you, the divinity that is around you. You don't need to see it to believe it, because it's there. You experience it through the synchronicities, those just pockets of opportunity that you didn't expect to get, but you got them. You have support. You are supported. Just choose yourself. I feel like I'll say that in every single reading I ever fucking do, but maybe it's just the time period we're in right now as a collective, right? It's time to choose ourselves, create these boundaries with these people, places, and things that kind of got out of line, or just we're not very appreciative, or I don't know, but of the person that you are, collective. But time for that baby tarot. I know that. All right, baby tarot, and then I'll send you guys on your way. Oh yeah, I already said it like 10 times, but I love you guys. I'm never gonna stop. You already knew that. I don't know. It's just not something I can control. It's just love. I just love you guys. I just appreciate you for who you are, for who you're trying to become, for who you have been. But you know what I especially love? All the parts of you that you don't love. Because somebody gotta love them, collective. You gotta learn how to love them. And until you can do that, I'll love them for you, because they deserve love too, right? They deserve to be acknowledged, no matter how you view them. They helped you become this version of you. The lovers, right? Come into union with yourself. Come into union with yourself, your highest self. It's time for that. The lovers, Gemini energy. right? There is no more confusion with the Seven of Cups crowning that Ten of Pentacles. There's no more confusion about how to achieve the life or a life of maximum happiness or just much more happiness, right? All you have to do is tap in with your own, acknowledge your dark sides, right? Acknowledge your shadow self, acknowledge the parts of you that you don't love, because it's gonna, like, merging the parts of you that you do love and you don't love, you're gonna learn from yourself and about yourself in a way that connects you to your highest self, your best version. But baby Tarot, what are you trying to say to my collective? You guys see that? That was cool. Sometimes I wish I would take the ones that I could see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Death. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Come on. Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Yo, collective. It is time for a change. I see that. I see why this partnership is here too now. So collective. You got death, right? Sounds scary, but I mean, it could be actual death, but it's never really how I see this card. I usually just see it as change, transformation, evolution, shedding that old skin, right? And the 8 of Cups, it's like, I think this is a time period in your life where you're no longer reluctant to the change. You're no longer trying to fight the change. I think you're trying to become the change, right? Because you see the changes that you need to make within yourself, within your life, to achieve these new, beautiful, abundant beginnings with this Ace of Pentacles. And so I think that you are kind of seeking out the change, right? You're addressing your fears. You're acknowledging the parts of yourself that you used to not want to acknowledge. You're acknowledging the wrong that you've done, the wrong that others have done to you. You're just sitting with it, facing it, understanding it, and releasing it, or just allowing it to be what it is. And then and because of that, it's giving you this new perspective on who you are, on what you're capable of, on how to move through life in a way that is going to serve your highest good and the highest good of all of those around you. I am just such a beautiful tarot reader. What? I love the messages that I portray. Not physically, but like my words. I love that. And we have 3 of Pentacles. This is that partnership, right? So this new beginning that you choose, that you take for yourself. There's going to be new people around you that you feel are in alignment with your vibration, that are trying to build you up instead of hold you back or dim your light. These are going to be people that you feel comfortable shining your light around because they shine their light too, and it's going to be a beautiful flow, right, of just energy around you. I hope you're experiencing this part of the journey now, right? But if you haven't yet, it is going to be coming soon, collective. This is a timeless reading as well. So whenever this message finds you, I mean, outside of this live, I would come back and watch this sometime. You could be experiencing it right now, but whenever this message finds you, it's meant to find you, right? I suck at doing this. I'm sorry. Like setting them up. But collective, this also could be speaking to that connection we were talking about earlier, the one that wasn't working. It's like this change, like, that needed to happen, that you were aware of. You did it, right? You addressed it. You walked away from that aspect, that time period in that relationship. You could have stayed in the same relationship, but died to the things, the limiting aspects of that relationship, molded it into something brand new, and now this is a relationship that you can truly build on. Take it as it resonates, because I feel like for most of the collective, I feel like you just walked away from this connection in general, right? Could be family, friends. It's not necessarily romance, but it could be. But for some other of you in the collective, it's like that you just wanted this person to raise their vibration and get on your level and get on your frequency so that you can feel like comfortable building with them. And I think that's what happened, right? This death, like this is a beautiful confirmation. And at the end we have the Seven of Swords. So it's like I feel like collective, all of this progress and change that you're going through in your life, I don't think you necessarily have it on blast for the world to see. I think you're just doing shit. You're making plans, goals, the dreams that you're trying to achieve. I think you're doing it low key, and I think that is a really good thing for manifesting, right? I think, hey, let's see what's good. Hey, I think that when we, keep our plans, the things that we want to do for ourselves, like there's not a problem with like sharing that with those we love, but when we keep it to ourselves, it or just focused in our energetic field, it helps us maintain that focus, right? It helps us like nobody else knows what you're trying to do, so it's just you versus you doing it. And I think that is a key to manifesting truly. But also I think for some others in the collective, it's like these people, this is like just a warning, be aware of these people, places, and things that you start to find, these new friends, these new relationships, these new connections that you start to make. Just be aware of any type of be aware of who they are, right? Be aware of anything. Be aware of the environment you're in, your surroundings, and who they surround themselves with, because I feel like there could be some type of secrecy around them. But for most of the collective, it's just, I just see you like trying to manifest in a way that is going to maximize its potential. Your manifestations will have be capable of their maximum potential, right? So I think you're not necessarily trying to share it with everyone and everything. I think this is for you. You're doing this for you. You've been doing this for you. You've been growing for yourself. You've been making these sacrifices, changing to old ways, limiting habits and beliefs for yourself. So it's not shit that you want to be sharing with everybody, because it's nobody else's business. It's between you and you, collective, right? This partnership, right? This could just be a partnership of you coming into connection and alignment with your highest self, your best self, your best version, a version of you that you're proud of through and through, right? So like things that there's no part of you now that you want to shy away from, because you understand that the darker aspects of you are just as important as the lighter aspects inside of you, right? Understanding that balance in all, right? There has to be balance in all. There has to be balance, especially within yourself. Especially if you're vibrating on this frequency of this vibrant frequency, that your light is just shining so bright that those around you, it's hard for them to, it's just easily acknowledged and seen within you. Especially if you're vibrating on that frequency, it's like you want to be carrying yourself in a way that is going to be teaching the right way, right? Teaching others the right way, if there is a right way, but just teaching a way that is going to be beneficial to all, right? Carrying yourself in that regard. But collective, this was your message. I could talk to you guys all night, but this is already like 50 minutes, so I'm gonna go. And I'll probably do like an Aries reading, maybe, I don't know, something like that. Who should I read? What sign should I read, collective? Comment it right now. I'll give you 20 seconds. Whatever gets the most votes, I'll do that reading. I'll post it. No sign, okay. Alright. I mean, that's good for me. It means I can take a nap. I can do your reading. I got you. Scorpio. Virgo. I love my Virgos. Leo, is that a lion I see? I've been needing to read Leo for a long time. Virgo, Cappies. Yo, maybe I'll do like an earth sign reading, a fire sign reading, water sign reading. Because 12 is such an overwhelming number for me. So maybe I just need to start slow. And just do like four different readings. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there is a delay. I'm sorry. Yo, it's because I got shitty ass Wi-Fi. Like this whole message for you guys has probably been hella choppy and shit. I've been getting mad at my Wi-Fi lately. But collective, I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you just be gentle with yourself, right? You like birthday reading, okay? Is it your birthday today? 12/22. Happy birthday, you Sagittarius. Oh, maybe I'll do Sagittarius. Collective, I have a secret. I love you. I'll see you guys soon. All right. Wait, actually, I didn't pick a reading. Fuck. Maybe I'll do an Earth sign reading. Maybe I'll do a personal. I'll do Virgo. No, I'm kidding. Sagittarius. It's either fire or Earth. What do I do? Fuck. Maybe both. I have time.